Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day. I try things so you don't have to. Prepare yourself for another gut-wrenching episode of Eating the Dollar Stores. This is the series where I go up and down the aisles of the dollar stores, finding what's edible and what's not. Today I am reviewing Loretta Deluxe Shells and Cheese Dinner. I am always interested in finding the best bang for my buck. So I bought a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese to compare the two. Now the Kraft macaroni and cheese comes in a box this is a regular size box of 7.25 ounces. And this cost me $1.28. If I were to go over to Winco or Walmart and get like the store brand Fred Meyer, I would pay for the same size box probably about 75 cents. Whereas this box of Loretta Deluxe Shells and Cheese Dinner is a 12-ounce box and it's $1. Now the other interesting thing about this is in the other macaroni and cheeses you need the additional milk and margarine or butter in order to make it. This comes with a cheese packet, so no milk or butter needed. The rest of the instructions are pretty normal. You cook it in 6 cups of water, you boil it for 7 to 9 minutes, and then you drain it and you add the cheese packet. So that butter and milk step is not even in there. Alrighty, so I'm gonna hop in the kitchen, cook this thing up, and I'll be right back. All right, and there it is. That is probably a little over a quarter of the box. So this makes a lot of mac and cheese. Here's a look at one of the shells all by its lonesome there. Go ahead and put a little bit on a fork. It smells good. Let's give it a shot. One more time. Surprisingly, it's a little bit bland. When I tasted the cheese sauce straight out of the packet before I put it in with the noodles, it was very salty, very powerful flavor of cheese and very salty. So I'm kind of surprised that after I mixed it with the drained noodles that it would come off as so bland. Now, just to say, I never have been a fan of Kraft macaroni and cheese. I think they make it just on their brand name. It's okay, but it doesn't have enough of a cheesy flavor to me, even though, you know, they boast, oh, major cheese flavor. And that's why I've always gotten the name brand, the store brand, rather, Winco and everything else, because they seem like they have more cheese to them. That being said, the Kraft is cheesier than this. A lot more cheese flavor in the Kraft than this. Like anything else, you have to season stuff up, add some salt, add some pepper, but that is not going to help increase the cheesy flavor. On the Nerdometer, I would give the Loretta Deluxe Shells and Cheese Dinner from the dollar store, I think I would give this a middle-of-the-road meh. The noodles are tender, the cheese covering is more than sufficient, but just lacks the nice flavor of a good macaroni and cheese. And it makes a lot, but you know, what's the point of having a lot of something that you don't care for? There's really none. It's not yucky, it's just not cheesy. You could probably Mickey Mouse this thing by adding only half the noodle amount and then using the whole cheese package, or doubling the cheese package, but then you'd have to buy 2. I'm trying to make it work. It doesn't. Would I recommend it? No. Go ahead and pass on it. Stick with your store brand, your local store brand. Or better yet, have grandma make you some fresh homemade mac and cheese with all the crusties on top and stuff. Oof, that's the way to go. Do that. There you go, gang. Another review in the bag. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, I put out videos every Sunday and every Wednesday with a live chat every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Catch me on my social networks. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews all around, and become a part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. Yeah, I know you wanna. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.